lot of things because the industry is changing fast. We always talk fast fashion, but we're going to slow it down a little bit and talk quality instead of quantity. Yeah, Keith.
You did a weird little move there. I was wondering if
How are you, man?
it was going to happen.
Nice to see you. Talk about Mr. Fast.
You must know my wife.
Man, you got the clothes to prove it.
Simplicity.
One of the things that
Simple, man.
is so great about Keith and myself is that we like to make things.
Yes.
And
to make
we
things.
love to make things. You know, the unique things that make us who we are is what we wear every single day. I'm wearing a two-piece window pane navy blue garment that I made, and I accented it with a beautiful tie. And Keith actually made this for himself, a shawl collar, which you don't see too often in a one button in a suit. These are the characteristics
Details.
of things. Yes, these are the characteristics that make me wake up every single day and come to work because I love quality, not quantity. The next few months, folks, you're going to see a change at Jaime's that you've never seen before. Why, we're going to be making hats. That's right, felting hats here in the store. Why, we're currently making leather and canvas bags in the basement. Now, you're going to see things that Keith and myself are going to make for the store. That's right, you can come in and buy a Keith door set right off the rack. I don't recommend it.
I thought you were selling cheap goods. Huh? I thought you started selling cheap goods.
Tell me about it, Keith. Tell me about quality, not quantity.
We just had an interesting conversation
Yeah,
before we
yeah.
came on talking about that.
Yeah.
And talking about, I don't know if it's newness. One of the things that I want people to know that the silhouettes, like what's happening, because sometimes we don't talk about it. We talk
right.
about what we're doing and we're capable of doing. And so you're seeing little looser silhouettes that we are able to do here at the store,
Right.
and for both men and women.
Right.
We want to make sure that folks know that that's what we do. We have those capabilities. So the thing that is, as you use the word change, it's not that it's a change, and it's not a departure from what we've always done. It's just that we have to figure out a way or do better as to explain to folks what we do,
Yeah.
and be okay
Right.
with making great stuff for both men and women. Because that was a discussion that we had as to what do we put our focus on?
Right.
Is it a men's store or is it a women's store? Is it? But we are a purveyor of
Things we make.
great goods
Yeah.
for people,
Right.
and we can unequivocally say that because there are silhouettes that we're able to accommodate pretty much
Yeah.
most of everyone,
And I think quality is more sustainable than quantity.
which is what we do.
I think it's important to understand that a wardrobe is an investment over time. It is not a one transaction deal. So you don't come in and buy 10 pieces. You buy one or two at a time and build your wardrobe, in a slow moving way where you're more exacting when seasons change, right? So we just got our new swatch books in. Beautiful
Absolutely
linens,
gorgeous.
beautiful wools,
Absolutely
great gabardines, all the things. But designing with you in mind, designing what makes you who you are, is really who Jaime's is. That's what we are. You come in here, we talk about the inner truth, and we talk about what your needs are.
Right.
And you get quality over quantity.
Because when we're really talking about what we do, it's not as if we just make suits, right? We can make a pair of jeans, we can make shawls, we can make
Varsity jackets,
varsity jackets, which
safari
we made.
jackets. I mean, it goes on and
There's
on.
really a lot of a plethora of garments that we, comparatively speaking, when I was talking to you about the spring shows that's coming that I was watching,
Right.
and I thought, oh wow.
Speaking of spring
we've
show,
made all of those things.
are you gonna have a spring show?
Not spring. We'll do a midsummer show.
Okay,
Right.
good.
We're looking at doing that, and the goal is to utilize our space once a month.
Okay.
because we do want to have that interaction
Yeah.
with people and let them. I think it's imperative that we let people know our capabilities.
Right.
It's like, and then it's not like always you have a fast car, you drive fast,
Yeah.
but every now and then
You
gotta
let her
gotta let it go.
So the idea here then is that if you are thinking about in terms of shopping, what it is when you come in to shop, we're going to take care of that. They're going to come in, they're going to have an experience, and they'll see the difference.
And think about
Yeah.
actually, so the shift is, think about having goods made for you, right?
Yep.
And that way you can put the details in there. You can, a traditional fabric that might be used for a
Right.
suit, you can make it into a five-pocket
Yep.
denim cut, a five-pocket jean cut
Mm-hmm.
item. So I think that's what, one of the things that we were talking about earlier, is to, how do we relate to folks and change the mindset of the thinking and saying, sit down and plan out your
It's
wardrobe.
guided service. Yeah.
Guided service. And then the designs are already in place. It's just kind of shifting and thinking, we can put these fun colors, and I
Right.
have to use the word happy clothes. I'm gonna keep using that.
Yep.
Because some of the shows that I've seen, they were really dark, and
Yeah.
we don't need a lot of,
Yeah.
we don't need.
Happy
a lot of
close.
that.
Happy close at Jaime's. Thanks for tuning in this week. Next week we talk. I don't know. Hats. Something. We'll see you next week.
Hello, this is Amy the therapist here at beautiful Jaime's Haberdashery, and this is Coffee Talk. Only 27 days until spring, people. We can do it. And you know that the weather really affects people's moods. It's even in our language. Somebody has a sunny disposition, or you save for a rainy day. And most people in spring, they start feeling more energy, the days are longer, and they're feeling happier. Some people, however, actually have a decrease in the quality of their moods in spring. So for those people, the change in weather, the allergies, and sometimes even the social pressure of knowing that suddenly you've got graduations and weddings and things like that can actually really play upon their mental health in a more negative way. Now, if you're one of those people, or if you know some of those people, you can support them. You can encourage them to keep a schedule, do things that they enjoy, make sure that they are exercising, eating well, all of that good self-care stuff. For sure, make sure you get enough sleep and add joy into your life. And this is for everyone as we're getting into spring here. Buy some flowers, make your house nice, do your house cleaning, your spring cleaning, both internally and externally. If you really find that those negative moods are persisting, get some help. Dial 988, seek out counseling. There is help for you out there. Spring is coming. It's going to be beautiful. Everyone deserves to enjoy it because you're worth it. And that, my friends, is
Hey everybody, it's Todd About Town, Todd Walker, with entertainment, travel, and more. Hey Todd, what's new?
Happy Friday, and welcome to another show on the Haberdashers Couch. I'm here with Todd Walker, Todd About Town, the guy that knows what's going around.
Well, I hope I know what's going around in a good way.
what I've
We don't
heard.
want to talk about
I
public
heard.
health issues that I know what's going around.
Todd,
but
last year we talked Monster Jam.
I
It's
know.
back. What? So
it's huge. It's huge.
Have you gone?
Oh yeah, of course.
How-
I've gone
what-
a couple different times.
what's the decibel level in that place?
I mean, to cover it for TV, but it's just.
do you have to wear
yeah,
earplugs?
you can. They do give you earplugs if you want to wear them, but it is. Yep.
What-
It's.
What is the interesting thing behind a 12,000-pound
Well, they
truck?
fill a U.S. Bank Stadium with just so much sand, so much dirt you can't even imagine, and then some of these trucks.
And then they bring the trucks in.
Yeah, some of these trucks are actual stars of the show, and people love it. People love it. It's a great time, and you can bring your kids. It's kids friendly, and it's happening Saturday and Sunday. Tickets start at $30, and then go up from there. And they have
All right.
music and food.
Jam away.
Yeah, it's fun.
Jam away. Minnesota Golf Show now. This must be the exact opposite of what a Monster Jam must be.
Yeah, Minnesota Golf Show.
They
and
still fill it with sand, and they still.
No, this one, no,
know?
they don't fill it with sand.
Oh.
This is at the Minneapolis Convention Center, and I got to tell you, people line up because they have like last year's merchandise, last year's clothing, and right when those doors open up at 8 a.m. in the morning on that Saturday, I've been there at that time. People flood in, buy their clothes for the year, buy clubs. So it's
Wow,
so
okay.
they have tons of different clubs. They have
I hear there's so many holes
Yeah.
in one of that place that the place. But something.
were you just
I'll
working
work
on that? Yeah, well,
I hear that there's so many holes in ones in that place that.
you might want to work a little
Right
bit harder.
into that joke, will you please write it in?
Yeah.
Let's see. And now the thing that I know everything about, the thing that I played my whole life was basketball. Timberwolves versus the Oklahoma Thunder.
Did you ever play basketball?
Oh, I was the elbower. I was
right.
the.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Timberwolves, the games are so exciting
Fast.
and fun
Fast.
to go to, and I thought we'd have to add this on there.
I
So-
was on their pre-show warm up. I was
you were?
on the floor pre-show
Oh
warm up.
wow.
My God. Okay, first of all, they're big, tall dudes. They can run fast, and when their foot hits the floor, it's like thunder.
Yeah.
It's exhilarating.
But you know, I was
For a
shocked.
short guy, it's fun.
But it is really it's a fun, high energy thing
Yeah,
to go to.
it really is.
I really enjoyed it. But look at the cost of the tickets.
Oh,
I mean, they start at $12, but they go
well,
up
isn't
to.
isn't $1,200? Wouldn't that be like backstage passes?
I mean, they start at $12, which I could not find one because I always check to be sure before I come on here to be sure that the tickets are still available and what they cost. I didn't find any for $12, but their site says $12, so we will go with that. But they go up to $1,200. It's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
it's
money.
a lot of money.
And if that ain't enough, folks, now you can go to the wedding bridal show here at the Expo Center.
Yes, that's happening on Sunday. It
Expo
happens
River Center.
from 1 o'clock to 5:30, and it is the Minnesota Bridal and Wedding
It's an
Expo.
interactive event, folks.
Well, they do. They have fashion shows. They have a bunch of different things, and that's
There's
totally
boxing. There's
that's
mud wrestling. It's all interactive.
That's
Get
free
it
to
all done
attend.
before you get married, because don't eat the cake afterwards. God dang it.
That's free to attend, so you can go down there and you know, I always think it's a good place to go if you're trying to find somebody that you might
But you wanna
want
fall
to
in love
hang
with.
out with. Because,
Hey, I hear they got some dresses over
Yep.
there. You want to buy one?
Yep, so they have all the bridesmaids.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, it is also...
Don't say it.
Okay, go ahead. Paw Patrol Live.
Oh God, I wish you wouldn't have said it.
Why?
I,
It's happening at the Orpheum, and I got to tell you, kids love this show. But look at the cost of these tickets. I just am surprised at how
yeah,
expensive
we need to
everything is.
restructure.
$48
Yeah.
for a ticket to
Yeah.
go to Paw Patrol Live, and so only a 75-minute show.
Okay,
Wow.
isn't this punny? Unleash your inner power. I mean, get it? Unleash. Anyway,
Man of all the puns today, I take it.
I
Yes.
sure am punny, and I got a runny. So we will see you next week.
All right.